Gayton McKenzie has strongly reacted to Julius Malema's accusations about his opinions on important personal issues, such as divorce, in a recent heated battle of words. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. The altercation stems from Malema's statements made in public, in which she accused McKenzie of being insensitive and making poor decisions when it came to those going through serious personal issues. Julius Malema, the head of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, has been criticizing McKenzie, the Minister of Sports, Arts, and Culture, for supposedly ignoring the psychological and emotional toll that divorce takes on people. Malema's remarks were part of a larger backlash against McKenzie's political views and public remarks. In his response, McKenzie categorically refuted Malema's charges, saying that his attention is still on dealing with important problems that impact South Africans rather than waging petty arguments or personal assaults. Although he recognizes the gravity of divorce as a personal matter, McKenzie said that his main duty is to address national issues and contribute to significant policy solutions. McKenzie underlined that one of his responsibilities as a minister is to give top priority to issues that affect the community more broadly, such sports programs, cultural enrichment, and economic growth. He voiced his dissatisfaction at what he sees as Malema's effort to divert attention away from these pressing problems by concentrating on private concerns. This is an attempt at distraction. It's my responsibility to address urgent national concerns and endeavor to make life better for South Africans, McKenzie said. We should be concentrating on building a better future for our people rather than engaging in unnecessary personal squabbles. The conversation reveals the continued hostilities between McKenzie and Malema, which are a reflection of larger differences in ideology and politics. The argument highlights the nuanced interaction between political and personal rhetoric in South Africa's shifting political environment as both leaders continue to press their claims. This conflict serves as a reminder of how divisive South African politics can be, where personal and professional matters regularly collide to influence political speech and tactics. Once again, Gayton McKenzie, Minister of Sports, Arts, and Culture, recently offered an amusing but thought-provoking incident about publicly endorsing President Cyril Ramaphosa during a Sotho song. McKenzie described how, during a performance of the well-known song Raposa Re Morata Kafala, We All Adore Ramaphosa, he got up and confidently sang the lines Rio Rata Kafala, We All Love You. Someone seated next to him saw his motion and expressed doubt about it, pointing out that McKenzie is not an African National Congress, ANC member. McKenzie responded to the perplexed person in a lighthearted manner, saying, I'm enjoying those blue lights. Remember who appointed you. His remark was a playful recognition of the rights and obligations that accompany serving one's nation. McKenzie went on to clarify his actions, saying that he was singing for the honor of serving South Africa rather than simply for Ramaphosa personally. McKenzie highlighted, I was singing the loudest, as a way of expressing his gratitude for his position in the administration and his nation. In response to a friend's criticism that he wasn't supposed to be so publicly affectionate toward the president, McKenzie joked, I love him now. He also added a humorous twist to the situation by pointing out how traffic problems sometimes result in a change of heart. McKenzie's open disclosure illuminates the nuances of political affiliations and the fact that respect and gratitude for public service may transcend party boundaries. Since then, discussions about harmony, selflessness, and the individual experiences of those in leadership positions have been prompted by his words. Mfo Moralane's resignation letter was met with a forceful response today by Marshall Dlamini, Secretary General of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, who rejected its significance by claiming that Moralane is not a party member. Moralane, a person who was once connected to the EFF, resigned from the political group earlier this week, according to his letter of resignation. But Dlamini quickly made clear the party's stance, declaring that Moralane's resignation was misguided since, at the time of his departure, he lacked official status within the party hierarchy. Dlamini said in his statement that Mfo Moralane is not an EFF member. Thus, the party is unaffected by his departure. We consider this resignation attempt to be inconsequential since he is not included in our official records. Given that Moralane's name was historically connected with